What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Hades. Whether it's a new series or just an episode or a few episodes and see how we like it, here we are. Developer, Supergiant Games, favorite developers. They released my favorite game, and we'll talk more about that. Let's get started real quick, and then we'll talk more about it. So I was just doing a one run, kind of getting used to the controls again. I played this a lot in early access. I have not played it since the release, so I'm excited to see a few of the updates and new gods that they have in here.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Okay, so we are Zagreus. This is our character.
To hell with this place.
And if you don't know too much about the Greek mythology, Hades is his dad, and that is the god of the underworld. Now, as you'll go through, you'll see some of the gods, and maybe we'll talk about some of them. But for the first few episodes, we're going to be kind of, not necessarily like tutorial, but a little more so that we don't leave anyone behind, right? In case somebody's new to the game, they'll understand exactly what we're doing, what we're talking about when we say some of the things in the game. So this is our dash. Then we have an attack. It's the shorter basic attack. We have a special. And on this sword, it's a big AoE. Then we have a cast, which is this red diamond looking thing. And there's a few mechanics to it. If you hit an enemy, it does damage and it sticks inside of the enemy. If it kills them, it will drop. If it's stuck in them and then you kill them, it will drop. Otherwise, you do an additional amount of damage to them when the diamond is in them. And that'll do it for the initial basics. Then right here, it'll show you the reward for when you clear the next room. So we're going to get started into the next room. So Supergiant Games, favorite developers.
Try and stop me.
Oh, whew. Favorite developers. They've released they have my favorite game of all time, which is Bastion. Bastion is the perfect game for me. It is amazing in every way. Voice acting, artwork, art style, soundtrack. I'm not sure what I've said already. It's amazing. It's basically, well, it is my favorite game of all time. Now,
There she is.
they also released Oh, sorry.
Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So tell me down below in the comments, what god do you think this is? These are gods. These are the boons. So when they drop, you'll pick them up. If you have not met the god before, you'll get this little cutscene. Well, each one has their own, obviously. And basically, this is a roguelike game, so this is your during this run, your upgrade. Once this run is over, all of these will go away.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
We have Athena, the goddess of wisdom. So, boons of Athena, behold the peerless defenses of the gray-eyed goddess. And so when you pick up a boon, you'll get 3 options. There's more mechanics introduced with all of this as we go through the runs and as we increase difficulty. But for the basic, we have 3 choices. It'll give you the name. It'll tell you exactly what they do. And we'll go over those now. So Divine Strike will increase your attack. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. So any of those highlighted words, it will tell you over the right-hand side what exactly those are. So the attack was the square button for me, which was those shorter attacks. It'll increase that damage by 40% and can deflect, which, as it says down there, turns foes' attacks back against them. Phalanx Shot, your cast, which was that diamond, damages foes in a small area and can deflect, and it increases that cast damage. And Divine Dash, your dash deals damage and can deflect. Now, it does have a small amount of damage as well, but the important part is the dash, or the deflect. So your dash gives you iframes, but with this Divine Dash, with the deflect, it feels like it increases those iframes I don't think it does in terms of the coding, but it feels like it. It gives you so much more room to work. This is the one you want to go with. For the first time in a run, you pick up this Athena boon. It'll always be Athena. It'll always be these three.
I know you can't hear me all
So
the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
after the next room we clear, we're gonna get what is called darkness, which is what you saw there. That's pretty much our roguelite currency. So in every roguelite, you have the currency that makes you stronger after each run, and darkness is just what it is in this game. So we'll pick it up. You'll get 10 darkness, which after your run, you'll be able to use the mirror, which we'll show you, and that's how you increase your strength in between runs. And after the next room, we're going to be getting an Athena boon. Alright. It went way over here, as you saw. So if it doesn't kill him, you see how it's stuck in him? It gives you that knowledge. And you saw that killed him. It went right through him and took him out. Took some bad damage. Down 6, we're alright. So now you'll see we have Divine Flourish, which increases our specials damage and also deflects it. Your Blinding Flash, your abilities that can deflect, also makes foes exposed, which increases your backstab damage by 50%. And when you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. We're going to go with the Divine Flourish, your special is stronger by 60%. And that's what this is our special. So we just increase the damage by 60%. So we'll go into this room next. You'll also get options sometimes. And again, as the game goes along, you get more and more options with different kind of things. We'll go this way. We're going to get a key, a chthonic key. And you'll see, so these enemies have big charges. Also, enemies can also take trap damage. So if there's traps, you can definitely move enemies into the traps. Oh, and you'll see there, yellow there, they have armor. So basically, armor means they cannot be CC'd until you break the armor.
A chthonic key.
Chthonic key. It's basically how you unlock more and more. We have multiple weapons we can unlock. Again, talking about the mirror. It's going to give you the ability to open up more extra parts of the mirror. And after the next battle, we're going to get coins to spend in a shop, obviously. Gold does go away after each run. So it's an in-the-run kind of currency. Oh, come on. So you'll want to spend all the gold you can.
No.
All right.
Coin from the dead.
And we're going to get more darkness. So going back to Supergiant Games. And the armored, I don't know what those are called. If you have a deflect, it's so much better to deflect for the most part. It's pretty easy to take them out that way without putting yourself in too much danger. Alright.
Nice.
Oh, so we have another option. We can go to a shop or we can go get this boon. And for the first run, this is the strongest combo that we're going to be going for. I want to get as far as possible. If you beat the whole game on the first run, there's like a little special story kind of thing. But I don't expect that to be what happens today. And it froze. Give me a moment. And we're back. So Supergiant Games, they did Bastion, my favorite game. Then Transistor, my second favorite game. Oh, I didn't see this was going to be a mini boss battle. Otherwise, I would have shown you. And you'll see our specials deflecting some of these bombs as well now. Which makes this obviously a lot easier. And there's wall damage and corner damage, which is stronger than the wall damage. Again, tell me what god you think this is.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Ares, the god of war. Boons of Ares. Some call him death to men. Such is his murderous intent. Now, you'll actually get to see another part of the boons. They have rarity as well. And you'll see we have an option for 1 rare or 2 epic. The green number is what changes on all of these based on level and rarity. And you'll see level as we go through. And even though these are the epic, because we're going for something very specific, we're going to be going for the Curse of Agony. Your attacks inflict doom. And doom is, after a brief moment, victims take a burst of damage, 75 damage. And we'll show you that.
It's me or them.
And now we're set up to find what is called a duo boon. If you have the requirements, 2 gods can work together to make a very, very strong, well, I guess boon. But you'll see. So look above him. He has that red mark. And boom, they take additional damage after a moment. A very, very strong. So we can like get some doom on them, do a few damage, a bit of damage with the special, and you can do a huge burst. Okay, more chthonic keys. And we can do a palm of power, a pomegranate of power, or more coins. Now, just to I would usually choose the coins here to show you. We're going to go with the palm of power. And so the armored skulls can definitely catch you off guard if you're not careful.
Like that.
And you'll see our special is actually one-shotting them now because of how strong it is after we increase the damage with the boon. That's my fault. Bad damage.
A palm of power.
So what the palm of power does, the underworld pomegranate seeds contain a godlike power that belies appearance. It increases the level, which increases the green number once again. Now, your attack inflicts doom. We'll increase that by 30%, or I'm sorry, 30 damage. Our special, we could increase the damage another 24%, or the dash damage, which is definitely the worst of these. The special's not terrible, but I'm going to go for the doom, hoping we get the duo boon, and that increasing our overall damage. Well, we're going to get another palm of power. Alright. And we can go, as you see, it slightly decreased from 30 to 21 on the increase. So we're going to go for the special increase. And we can go key or darkness. Let's go more keys. Early on, I think the keys are more useful. Excuse me. But after the initial set of keys are used, I think that the darkness is obviously better. Oof, took a big, huge hit there. Alright, barely dodged that one. Oh yeah, back to Supergiant Games. I don't know if I'm ever going to finish this. I'm trying a bit hard right now. I want to show you the secret ending, but I'm not too hopeful for it. Sorry. It takes quite a bit of skill to do that. Okay. Alright.
Thank the gods.
And a shop. So you'll see the shop here.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself.
And we're definitely going to be going with this Athena boon. But I want to show you. There's things that you can interact with. There's little secrets. Is this one of them? No. So if you see anything shining, you can examine or talk to them.
Chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit. Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Charon, the Stygian boatman. This is a centaur heart, which increases your max HP and heals you for the same amount. But we're going to go for the boon.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
And here we go. We got the duo boon already. The merciful end. Your abilities that can deflect immediately activate Doom, and it increases the damage up to by 40. So basically, if you do an attack, and then whether we dash through them or use our special, since they both deflect, it'll set the Doom off instead of having to wait, and do an additional 40% damage. Drop my controller. Alright.
Two blessings are better than one.
So unfortunately, you didn't get to see. There's usually a small cutscene that go with duo boons, but since we found it in the shop, it looks like it did not activate. Now, you'll see there's a skull, and then there's 2 red arrows and the star. That means it's a boss battle. If it's a skull and 1 red arrow, that's one of the mini bosses that I did not mention earlier.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Megra, first of the Furies.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
There's only one way home, Meg.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
That's right.
A man after my own heart.
And you'll see now, if we dash through, that activates right away.
Taste of this.
And look at the damage you can provide here.
Getting started. Dodge this.
And again, with this big old deflect, you'll get huge amounts of damage.
We're through.
Okay, so I've died. I did not beat the first boss. A bit tragic, but we're going to be alright.
Damn it. I'm home.
What a beautiful, beautiful game. The House of Hades.
Carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
And again, you'll see that you can talk to people.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Hypnos, Sleep Incarnate.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
I'm going to ignore you for a second, Father. And this still says locked. I have not got in there yet. I'm not too sure what's in there. I don't think that was part of the game. I don't think it was developed yet when I was doing early access. And who do we have here? I know who it is.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Achilles, a forgotten hero.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
I don't-
I can hear you, old man.
I don't think this was all like this during early access. Oh, we can relax if we want. We can listen.
How goes it, Shades?
Oh, my poor sheep. Cause of death, flooding. Hilarious. Not really.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
The voice acting. Oh, Hades, the god of the dead. God of the underworld, but...
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
We can pet our dog.
There's a good boy.
Oh, there it goes. I was like...
I grew nauseous merely listening to this.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
And this, a few things, we'll have we'll open up shortly. Also, so this new artwork for her is so amazing. Early access, she was kind of wearing a little hood. They didn't show her off.
Do not despair, child.
Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Nyx. Knight incarnate. Incarnate? I don't know.
Max, I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Hey, room, I'm back.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
And you have like a Cyclops skull, Medusa skull on the wall there. Look at that giant Cyclops skull. Oh, that is nice. Bear rug. Messy treasure chest. What is that skull over here? Maybe a like a troll? A giant Medusa? Like a Trojan helmet? Bunch of books I know he doesn't read.
Night and darkness guide me.
And this is the mirror of the night, mirror that we were talking about in the run. Basically, you'll use the darkness that you've accumulated, and you can level up some things. Shadow presence. Deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind, 10% per rank. So you get a 10% bonus there. And Chthonic Vitality. Restore a small amount of HP when you exit a chamber, 1 HP per rank. So if we get hit for 3 damage and we don't take damage for the next 2 or 3 rooms, you'll be back at full health. And so you'll see the Chthonic keys, you need 5 of them to reveal 2 new talents hidden inside the Mirror of Night. Or hidden inside you. You never know.
Ready, I think.
And that's how you get stronger over each run.
Okay.
And we do have 3 keys. So we can't unlock the spear, but we could unlock the shield or this bow. Now, with it being a new, there's a new aspect with this darkness that I don't know too much about. So I'm going to unlock this bow for the next episode. And we're going to see what the darkness is about as well. I'll be learning with you.
I'll have to come back later. I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
And thank you very much for joining me.
Back there.
Oh, sorry, Zagreus. I didn't know you were going to say anything else. Thanks for joining me on Hades. Let me know down below. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Are you looking forward to more? Or do you have another game in mind that you would like to see me play? Don't forget to leave a like, any comments you have, and subscribe if you want to see more. And the biggest reason is when you leave a like or a comment, the more you watch it, it gives other people a better chance of finding the channel, and from there we can grow a community where we have a lot more interaction and we can really just enjoy. But until the next video, keep calm, game on.